I will always be. I understand. You gave.
And Paul, could you describe the different stages of your career in which you have performed live? Let's say, how was it with the Beatles, how was it with Wings, and how was it with your two tours on your...
Well, before the Beatles, you've got to remember, going right back, there was a group called the Quarrymen, and that was a group that John was in, and they asked me to join that group. So that was great, and that was full of wonder. You know, you were just coming into show business. It hadn't entered our minds that we would do it for a living. It was just to earn a little bit extra money, and I was still going to school, you know. So that was good. Then the Beatles was great, because we started to go from a little group to a bigger group, to a bigger group, to a bigger, and then to finally really, you know, the world's biggest at that time. And it was really good because we were learning all the time, and it was like a staircase. You know, we'd do clubs, then we'd do ballrooms, then we'd start to go outside Liverpool and we'd do televisions, then we'd go to other countries. Wow, that was great, because we were young guys, you know, nobody had ever traveled. We got to go to all the countries in Europe, and we finally got to go to America, got to go to places like Japan and stuff. So that was great, that was very exciting, and crazy, crazy times, you know, because from being little kids, we suddenly were very famous men. And the money was good. So, you know, that was very exciting, because none of us had ever been rich. We'd never seen money. In my family, we didn't have a TV, we didn't have a car, so, you know, we weren't rich. So to be able to buy my own car, wow, this was it, you know. I used to get stopped by the police because I looked too young to have a car, you know. Is this your car? Sure, check it out, buddy. It was great, you know, whoa. I felt good. So that was a great time. Then unfortunately the Beatles broke up, I think because we'd really come full circle. Everyone felt we'd done about all we could do, and which had taken about 10 years to do the whole thing. We didn't really feel we could get any higher or get any further. We'd conquered every country. So, and we'd made some real good records and stuff, and everyone, by this time, I think, you know, there was beginning to be some business trouble in there. It always happens with anyone. Wherever there's money, there's business trouble. So we got a lot of that. So that broke up, and then I decided that if I wanted to carry on, I would have to form another group, and that it wouldn't be easy, because trying to follow the Beatles was like a really hard thing to do, you know. But I did it, and I formed a group called Wings. I asked Linda, who I just married, if she wanted to be in it with me. The critics gave her a hard time, because they said, well, why her? You know, I said, well, I like her. You know, why John? Why Ringo? In the beginning, in the Beatles, you know, we weren't great musicians. We just liked each other. We just had a good thing. I said, she doesn't have to be a world-class musician. You know, I like her. She's good on stage. She sings good, and we sing harmonies together. So she joined the group, and we started with Wings. And gradually, we started climbing the staircase again, and we had a lot of success with Wings then, over the years. Then that broke up. And then I didn't tour for quite a while, because I thought I'd had enough of it for then. It's always good to get a rest, just to get some space in your brain, you know, otherwise it's just crammed full of nonsense. So, got away for a while, and then I wanted to work again, so I put this band together. From some friends working on albums and studio guys, and we really enjoyed playing together. We enjoyed jamming together, and we enjoyed just being together. There's quite a good sense of humor in this group. It's not a very heavy group. The vibes are pretty good, you know, they're nice people, and so they're good to be around. So we enjoyed it, and now we've kind of climbed the ladder again with this group. You know, it's like my third time around, really. And now what's nice is, because there's so much time since the Beatles breakup, we're well into doing Beatles songs again. Of course, the audiences like them, because they're very famous songs, and there's many memories for the older people. And for the younger people, they've been checking out the albums. A lot of younger people check out the 60s. You know, the fashions come around again, and a lot of 60s kind of fashions are in now, in the surfing thing. And there's a lot of it about, you know, and a lot of the same way we used to think, you know, like peace is back. I mean, not everywhere, but the idea is back, you know, and taking care of each other, taking care of the planet. That idea is back. It better had be, or else, you know, everyone's finished kind of thing. So there's a lot of similar type things. So it's a good time now to be playing. And so we mix our new stuff with our middle wing stuff, with some old Beatles stuff, and we just enjoy playing. I mean, I just like playing guitar. With this band, I get a chance to play guitar, electric and acoustic guitars, piano and bass. And sing a lot. So I'm happy, you know, I enjoy it. And it's good training. You know, like if you're an Olympic athlete and you're going for the Olympics, and if you're a runner, you want to run most days, have a couple of days off, then run. Keeps you fit, you know. But it's the same with singing. If you don't sing for a long time, your voice is still good, but then if you come to do 2 hours, it gets quite hoarse. So this is good, you know, because I'm always kind of ready to do a show now.
Viajan a lo largo y ancho de Europa dando a conocer su música. Sus sencillos crean bastante polémica. Uno de ellos es Return Ireland to the Irish, que fue lanzado después del Domingo Sangriento de Londonderry. Otros fueron Mary Had a Little Lamb y Hi Hi Hi, proscrito por su fuerte sentido sexual. Durante todo 1972 se la pasan de gira. Es hasta 73 que regresan al estudio para grabar el Red Rose Speedway. En ese disco, McCartney sufría una especie de relajación del talento. La música era demasiado simple y las letras muy flojas. Aún así, la capacidad de Paul para escribir éxitos quedaba demostrada, con My Love, que llega al número 1 en las listas americanas y al 9 en las británicas. McCartney empieza a gozar de la vida campirana en familia y a incubar lo que John llamaría música para abuelitas. Con un poco más de esfuerzo, los críticos aclaman su trabajo para la banda sonora de la película de James Bond, Live and Let Die. En ese mismo 73 lanzan el sensacional Band on the Road, disco que llegaría a los primeros lugares en ambos lados del Atlántico.
I was very surprised when the Mexican audience recognized perfectly that song of yours of Hope of Deliverance from the brand new album of the Ground. What did you feel?
You know, somebody in Japan, it was somebody from South America, said, oh, you know, on your new album you embrace sort of South American music. And I said, well, which track? They said, oh, Hope of Deliverance. And I hadn't realized, I think it's got a little bit of a sort of, you know, it's very guitar-y, it's very acoustic, and this ding 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 ding, it's kind of slightly South American anyway, and the little guitar solo is very sort of Spanish, you know, the two little acoustics in. So I think that's maybe one of the reasons. It's a kind of, it's a little bit of a Latin American sound, a bit. And the other thing is, it was amazingly well received in Germany. Of course, because there's been a video of it and it's been a bit of a hit here and there, you know. But in Germany, it was a massive hit. And I think a lot of young people liked it because it's hopeful. You know, it says some things that I think some of them think. You know, if you're trying to go out, if a girl's trying to go out with a particular boy, or if they've broken up, then they want some hope for the future. They want some hope of deliverance from that problem. Or if someone's got some trouble in their family, well, you know, we all know about trouble, so there's always a hope of deliverance. And some people see it as a kind of religious thing, you know, just hope from every bit of trouble, you know, fix it up. So I think it's a message, an international message with a Latin American flavor. So I was surprised to see that too. But I always like it when people understand our new stuff, because I don't really just want to do Beatles stuff. I love the Beatles stuff, but I think that if I just do Beatles stuff, it becomes a little bit like an old package. It's like a 60s rock and roll package. You know, I prefer to have some new stuff around. So we got Come On People, Off the Ground, Hope of Deliverance, Peace in the Neighborhood. We do those songs here. And it's nice to see the younger people liking them. I think the younger people know some of those better than the old songs, because they weren't there for the Beatles. So these are their songs. These are their modern songs.
Y ahora, dentro de este programa especial dedicado a Paul McCartney, algo único, algo que le va a traer muy buenos recuerdos a muchos de ustedes. Para ustedes tenemos esto que son las imágenes o algunas imágenes de los conciertos de Paul McCartney aquí en la Ciudad de México.